Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast, and sorry for the late video. Sorry to my East Coast fan, but I wanted to talk about this. Antonio Brown, or as Shannon Sharp used to say in his earlier days, Clowntonio Brown. Now, I did a video a few days ago of, his attention-seeking ass, tweeting out a Photoshop picture of him wearing a Baltimore Ravens jersey. Immediately after, Lamar Jackson's big payday, in the Ravens, having a decent draft, and, just him in the spotlight again. And I got some more clarity. So Antonio Brown owns an arena football team called the Albany Empire. Okay. And I mean, I saw something, saw a couple articles out there saying that, players and coaches were not getting paid. I mean, they, to their credit, their spokesman, their president came out and said that, there was an issue with a payroll processing from prior ownership when it had transferred to, to Antonio Brown, right? Apparently, players had played a game recently and didn't receive a paycheck. They're supposed to get paid weekly. They're supposed to get a check on the April 28th. They didn't get paid. And this reports, in this article, they were like, the president said that they're gonna get paid. I guess this past Monday. But and there was also a situation where they got a hotel and they didn't have room keys. And then there's like players getting suspended for aggravated assault and whatnot. So an incident happened at the hotel, and I guess players are fighting or whatever. I am not surprised by any of this from this Negro, Antonio Brown. Yeah, I said it. Everything that Antonio Brown touches turns to complete dog shit. Okay. I don't care if these situations happen, and it wasn't tied directly to Antonio Brown. Bro, you have a reputation that is piss poor, okay? I'm gonna listen, your track record and how you were in the NFL, and now, of course, I'm gonna stick this on you. You know what I'm saying? This is just Antonio Brown running a franchise. I am shocked that someone even sell Antonio Brown a team, and then he has 95% ownership. This dude is just absolutely bad for any type of business dealings whatsoever. I mean, coaches were leaving, they weren't getting paid. You know what I'm saying? You got players getting suspended, you got guys not being able to get into the hotel rooms. I mean, just the circus. The circus will always continue with Antonio Brown. Okay? Mr. Clowntonio. I mean, and I knew something was up when he was joking about or whatever about coming back to play in the league. Yeah, run the team, albeit arena football, costs money. We need to have funds in place, and honestly, the whole payroll issue, whatever it was, how's that a problem? A lot of times, man, certain things are set in place before transition of power, transition of ownership. Books gotta be clean, payroll gotta be clean, smooth. Why is it after you own the team that there's all these issues now coming up? I mean, this is just Antonio Brown and his Negro-ish ways acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna say it. Nobody's gonna call it out like it needs to be called out. I don't care. And I'm a Steelers fan, so Antonio Brown used to be one of my favorite players. But his antics on the field, I'm not gonna go through the laundry list of problems that he's done off the field, but I mean, this is Antonio Brown's finest work right now, man. So, I just thought this was crazy. But I'm not surprised though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everything Antonio Brown touches is just absolute garbage. He's a garbage person. And I'm not surprised with all the problems that are going on with this arena football team. I'm surprised he even got ownership of a team. I didn't know he had that much money. I wonder how much this team costs. I didn't see anywhere how much he paid for this team. But yeah, man, Antonio Brown, man, don't do business with him, man. This is what you're gonna get. you know. And I mean, he's just unstable. You know, I'm sure he needs the money. I'm sure he's not gonna say it like that, but he wants to come back in the league. You know, he needs that check. And I won't be surprised if more fallout comes from this, right? I can see him getting sued in some form with this whole situation. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Please like, subscribe. Peace.